admonish you, teachers, this year to not view this award as just another summer workshop. May it be the beginning of a new professional journey that continually impacts your effectiveness with the learning of every student that you teach. Aristotle said, and I quote, "All who have meditated on the art of governing mankind have been convinced that the fate of empires depends on the education of youth. The world-class schools the United States deserves cannot exist without world-class teachers that are willing to go above and beyond the status quo, regardless of the journey that is required to accomplish this goal." This journey began for me several years ago thanks to the vision of Mr. Plank and the Apache Corporation. I was a career music educator for 20 years who was suffering tremendous professional burnout. I accomplished many successful years of teaching instrumental and vocal music in kindergarten through high school. Several former students attribute their decisions to become music teachers to the influence I had on their life. However, the excitement and the passion were not as fervent as they had once been in my teaching. Unfortunately, I had allowed the complacency and the disgruntled attitudes of peers to influence me, and I was actively planning to follow several colleagues who had left the profession. I became licensed in insurance, went back to school and started working on a non-education degree, and considered starting my own business. A decision clearly had to be made to either leave the profession or make radical changes in my teaching practices. My search led to the Fund for Teachers as I surfed the web one evening after hearing one more child sing, "My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing." Each year I was hearing the singing of more and more students whose childhood traditions of singing and playing had been substituted with a myriad of video games, MTV, violence, and a world of uncertainty. I could not bear to see one more paper labeled Trouble Cloth instead of Treble Cloth. I was alarmed at how many young children were uncomfortable with singing and only sang in a monotone manner. There was trouble with the results that I was obtaining in the classroom. Neither my students nor I were excited about being in each other's presence and experiencing the joy that music education should bring into the life of all students. Music is the language of the soul, the voice of one's heart which knows no barrier. It is our humanity, the language of civilization through which we express our joys, our fears, our anxieties, our hungers, our struggles, and our hopes. I've climbed new mountains, and I've reached horizons that were once only in my dreams. Thank you, Mr. Plank, and now Mr. Zarro and the others that will be involved for making the journey of a lifetime possible for me. Your vision and your generosity set the stage for the turning point in my life. I've not arrived, but Fund for Teachers is the rudder that has turned my professional ship to a new and exciting course. I found the keys that I was looking for, the keys that unlock the secret of how I can be a teacher that will permanently influence the lives of my students. It is settled. I am a teacher and proud to proclaim it.